Welcome back. I'm going to cast 2 more games. So I didn't record the gameplay here. I'm recording the casting of 2 games where, again, I rush with AU bids. So previous video was 2 games playing AU bids. And then this video will be another 2 games with me playing AU bids. I'm on like pretty big win streak at the moment. So quick games, and I'm going to try and speed it up. Scouting for sheep. So I played this game a couple of days ago, so I can't really remember too much. Apart from the fact it was a good game. So let's have a look here. Jean d'Arc, however you pronounce that, versus me, AU bids. Gold 2 or gold 3 at this point, not sure. Again, I like this map because we've got deer on the back, loads of berries. And I just go straight into military wing as soon as possible. School of military. School of cavalry, military wing. No surprise here. They normally go straight into knights, don't they? French. Jean d'Arc is basically French civilization. So 3 on gold for me. Aging up. I'm going to leave the sheep as a backup underneath the TC. I'm going to go berries, deer, and then outside berries. Like I said, I can't really remember too much about this game. Because it was a couple of days ago, and I got 1 more after this that I'm going to show you. So we've got Jean herself. Building it all quite out on the front here, aren't they? Not the best, I don't think. Scouts there. Ah, so they got the knight out way before me. Which is a bit scary. And now here we go. It's a good thing about AU bids, which I love, is knights aren't that scary. Because we've got desert raiders. And I think they debuff the knights, which make the knights not that good. You see that? So my desert raiders always win, as long as I've got the numbers. And this person obviously can't micro that well, because that knight is just hitting my mining camp for some reason, while I'm hitting the knight. So I took absolutely no damage. So here we go, Jean herself, coming out. Let's see what he does this time. So yeah, typical gold players. Both miss each other in the middle. But I quickly turn back round. Now Jean is obviously going to try and wipe out my villagers. And they got 1. Which I could have, to be fair, could have avoided that. But with the help of this tower and my 2 units, she's already on half health. So, never played that sieve, but I'm pretty sure that's a bad thing to do, to lose Jean. Because, ooh. Has he killed 8 of my villagers? You joking? Okay, I didn't realise it was that many. Is that 8 villagers? So I'll clear up this night, then regroup. Because I killed the hero, Jean d'Arc, in my base, didn't expect him to send a knight around the back. So all this was completely open, and I think he wiped out 8 villagers, but yeah. So now I'm like, your knights aren't doing anything, and I can see now when they come out and attack me. So, a wall helps. That does help. I'm on the attack though now, because this enemy doesn't have the skills or the micro to stop me at this point. I don't think. He's got 1 knight out on the field, and I'm just, you know, I am amassing desert raiders as per usual. Speed this up a little bit. What's he gonna do? I don't know what he's doing. Okay. Oh. Got Jean d'Arc back out. Got some spears. No, not the worst move, you know. But just don't think it's enough. He needs a lot more spears, and he needs to go in all at the same time. But this is going to go down. Very quick game, very easy game. Not much to say about that. I think I got lucky again with that matchup. Let's take a look at the second game. This one's a little bit more interesting. I mean, obviously the player before wasn't that good, but this one is a little bit more interesting. Yeah, goes on for a bit longer as well. So let's whiz through this caster mode. So this time I'm going against an English player. English civilization. Might be the same map as well, to be fair. I'm not really fluent with the maps. I'm not really sure which map is which too much, which isn't the best, but they look the same. So again, I'm going around getting as many sheep as possible. Have a look what the enemy's doing, because you don't really know exactly what the enemy's doing, and then when you cast it like this, you can sort of see a lot more of what was going on. And obviously I haven't watched these games before. And this was played this game a couple of days ago, so not entirely sure exactly what played out, but I'll just go the same strat again. There's an AU bid player. Council Hall on the back, interesting. Normally that's on the front. I mean, if that was on the front there, then those archers would be able to defend the gold a little bit easier, a little bit quicker. Normally you'll put this on the front and then farms on the back. Only aging up with 3 as well. So again, I don't think this player is particularly that good. Also, I mean, Deer's good, but with English, probably better off putting a few farms down because you get them for half price. So very interesting. Let's see what I'm doing. Perfect base building right here. No, I'm joking, obviously. They do go feudal age before me. Just before me though. Does not faze me. Now straight away, I'm a bit scared of English. Especially as the game goes on for longer, you tend to suffer a bit more against the English. So a quick win would be preferable. So straight away, second stable, because they may mass archers, and archers do quite well against desert raiders. They counter them, especially longbowmen. Imagine longbowmen with the blacksmith upgrade. It's not something. Look at this mode, completely mode. Like, that is poor micromanagement from me. I got another one going straight to his death. Do I catch it? Okay, for some reason I'm just going straight for it. I need to do something here. There we go. Because I got the stables, the extra stable for the Desert Raider, I can produce horsemen. I don't need to transition into horsemen. I just go straight for it. Now, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm obviously just rallying everything to their base, and I'm trying to do things in my base. So I'm not concentrating on these as much as I should be, because I'm trying to, you know, sort all my economy out. So they're just continuously rallying into the enemy base. But now I've brought them back. So they've got 4 archers, 6 archers. Okay, they're continuously rallying archers, which is a good idea from them. But does he clock the fact that I've transitioned from camels, desert raiders, to horses? Obviously, I'll get the iron undermesh straight away. I'm trying to get as many horses as possible. The good thing is, if he comes out with spears for my horses, I can still use these desert raiders to take out the spears. So I kind of need both, you know what I mean? I sort of need both of those things. Now, this is interesting. I don't know why they did this. I don't know whether it's just because it was funny or because they thought they could. Thought, you know, they could get away with this. Like, they're going to trap me in my base, so I'm not going to be able to do anything here. I mean, it's a good position to put a second town centre on a massive gold and berries. But there just isn't any need for it. He could have just literally put a second town centre here and just built farms around both of them. And then put some villagers on here with us right out the back on a tower or something. I don't know why. Anyway, maybe they just underestimated me completely. Could have left these raiders back in base, because that one's not going to last long. But I completely did not see this second town centre. Now, English going 2 TC is scary. The resources that they can get from that. So I'll just wipe out his army here, because all he's got is longbowmen. It doesn't take many horsemen to wipe those out. So what do I do now? Hit all his villagers. See, I imagine he expected that I would have caught this, but I didn't. I didn't see it. Switch to regular UI. Here we go. Reveal map. Yeah, see, look at this. I'm running past. I just don't see it. They're trying to build spears, I imagine. And I'll just catch him out on this. Switch back to caster mode. Try and regroup a little bit. I don't want to go all in and just die to, like, town centre fire. Look at this, though, man. I can take this out, he'll lose quite a bit of resources. I think he cancels it though. So now this is looking pretty scary for him. He's got 2 TC and no armor. Idle villagers. I do have iron undermesh, so the horses can take a little bit of a beating from the middle town centre. I don't think he expected me to take out his archers and then come into his base like this, just because of that ridiculous town centre right next to my base. I don't see it till right at the end, you'll see now, but I couldn't believe it. So he's got a few more archers and he's got one spearman. Spearman's not going to do much on his own. Another one there. They do take out a horse. Take out a few horses. I've killed 8 villagers here. Because he's gone 2 TC, he's got a lot more villagers than me, so I've killed 8. And we're still matching on the villager count. Well, he's got one more now. But he's got 15 idols. So I'll go back in to regroup. I still don't see this, man. It's cheeky TC. Second TC. So, because I didn't know about this second TC here, well, I didn't know it full stop, never mind being there, I thought I'd wiped out half his villager count, to be honest. That's what I thought. I thought he can't really come back from this, but he's got more villagers than I have.
Yes, sir.
Doesn't have as much food income as me. I have a lot more food income. He's got a scout in my base. Okay, now that is that was a few spears. That is 4 spears, and they've got the influence. So really want to stay away from that. Now, as I learned from, I uploaded a video ages ago on YouTube just complaining that, like, I've got all this army and I can't take out a player. And a lot of people in the comments were like, you should have backed off and gone castle. And it just made so much sense to me when I heard that. So now, that is what I do. You can see here, I've done quite a good job disrupting him. He doesn't have much. He has got more villagers, but I do have a lot more resources. So instead of continuously poking and trying to, like, you know, take out his landmarks by force, I will age up. And I am aging up with extra villagers. And I think he just underestimates me a little bit. He's got his villagers. Like, you can tell it's not a very good player because his farms are out here. They should be under here. He's just got farms, like, literally just out in the back. I mean, maybe that's worked for him in other games where the enemy won't come as far in to his base. They'll normally just poke around at the front. But obviously, I'm going to catch that. Just circle my horses back around and regroup at the beginning, at the front. Kind of want to keep these rams alive, but they probably won't survive. So he's getting all this gold. Look how much gold he's got. He needs to put all these villagers on these berries. He's just stacking up gold for no reason. He's not even getting all the technology. So what's all that gold for? Anyway, I imagine I'm about to age up. It takes ages to age up with AU bids because you can't put workers on it. So I don't know if this is the equivalent of 4 workers, but it doesn't feel like it. It feels a lot slower to age up. But I might be wrong. So I'm trying to keep the pressure on him. Like, in my mind, he's got nothing left. Like, he doesn't have much. But this second TC does help because he's got his gold and his food. So I can see I've took him off this gold, and I can see he doesn't have much food at the back because I've took him off the food. Because of that second TC, it's keeping him in the game ever so slightly. I mean, made him able to produce all these units. Because I seen the spears coming out earlier, though, I did go into I did start to get more desert raiders, so I can take out the spears. So I'm just continuously rallying because now I'm castle as well. These are castle units. Look, veteran horsemen on their way, and he's nowhere near castle. So as soon as I get those castle upgrades in on my units, I should be very strong. I didn't get this one, I don't think, because I don't really want to get a lot of raiders because they cost a lot of money. I wanted to mainly get horsemen. But obviously, if he's got spears, I need some desert raiders. But I do have the ranged armor, which will help me quite a lot. Still don't have the veteran horseman, but that will be coming in, and that will help me a lot. If I do get poked by a couple spears, it won't be the worst thing. So now do I micro? I could micro that spear down, switch to the bow and take down the spears. He's got absolutely no food. Oh, here we go. So what happened was, let me pause this quickly. What happened was I tried to put these extra villagers on this gold, or no, on these berries. I wanted to utilize these berries because as far as I was concerned, I've got some berries here on the front of my base. And I went out there and then realized this abomination right under my nose, quickly pulled back the villagers and pulled back some of my units as well. 'Cause I think my units ran in as well for some reason. I'm not sure what happened, but basically I caught on to what was going on. And I was not happy about it. So he's got a tower and the town centre. Which, you know, has its fair share of defences there. It's not the worst defence. But only 8 in the TC because it's the second one, so... And there's a lot of vulnerable villagers here that have nowhere to go, so... He's desperately scrambling around in the mud here, trying to just put... Like, what is he protecting with these villagers? He's used the berries, almost. He's protecting this one gold vein. Well, I suppose he's protecting his TC, isn't he? Ridiculous, though, having it here. So, because I'm castle and I've got the arrow defense, I can tank quite a bit of these fences. It's not great. It's not optimal going under all this fire. It's got 3 towers now, full, and a town centre. So, if I weren't castle here, I think I'd have a much more of a harder time. So now I'm panicking a little bit, like, if he wipes my army out here, we're going to be in the same position. Wow. Apart from the fact he's got no food and he's not very good. But you know what I mean? He doesn't have that many villagers less than me and he's got a second town centre. But I think it's too far gone. Also, as soon as I seen that town centre, I transitioned into men-at-arms, Ghulams. Because they can tank a lot more damage. And they can defeat spears and archers. So I went straight into Ghulams, and I think that helped a lot. So yeah, he taps out. Interesting game. Not the hardest game, but very interesting. So yeah, always scary when you go up against the English, but yes, hope you enjoyed those games, and thank you for watching.